What's up, everybody? Last year I brought you out here and took you behind the scenes for some how it's made Bra Ayers lures. This year I'm doing something very similar, but this year it's going to be a special project. This is not just painting a lure, this is going to be painting logos on a lure. This is a very specialized project. I was on the phone a couple of weeks ago with my friend Barry P from Barry P Fishing, and he mentioned about wishing he had a Whopper Plopper with his logo on it after seeing some of my stuff. So I thought it would be kind of cool to take his logo and kind of surprise him with some Whopper Ploppers with his logo on it. So today we're up here, I'm up here with Brian, and we're going to take you through stenciling these lures and making a logo. So what we're going to start out with here is I have a stencil of my logo made, and we are going to experiment by putting it onto one of my lures. And if that works out well, then we're going to do the same thing for Barry's lures. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. And I'll see if I can get this lined up just right, because I'm OCD like that. I think that looks pretty decent, to be honest with you. And since this is a compound curve, we're going to end up having to heat it. But since it is small, we don't want to use a lot of heat, so we're going to use a hair dryer instead of a heat gun, so that we can essentially shrink wrap this around that compound curve. Now that it's warm, we just press it down. And there we go, we have a finished stencil on my lure. Now we can airbrush it and see how it turns out.
This is gonna be awesome.
All right, so we've got the logo painted on there. We'll take this masking off. And now we will pull the stencil off and see how things turned out. And unfortunately, with these stencils, it's kind of a one-time use. And there we are. We have an airbrushed logo. Now it's time to do it for Barry P. Let's see how his turn out. So these ploppers actually come in looking like this when Brian orders them. He's got the prop masked off so he can paint it, but this is how they look to begin with. And then we have, I had him paint one in white and one in black for Barry, and we're gonna put Barry P's logo on them. So Barry had originally told me that he was interested in a black one. I kind of thought his logo would stand out pretty good on a white one too, a bone white. So we did one of each, and if you want to see how these turn out,